I was the only person to stay behind. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that had landed me in Zero's game. I didn't piss anyone off, or at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money. My family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout for me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor an Olympic athlete. I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on this earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. I had to start a fight with a frightened and mysterious new religion. Or had I? No. Had I hacked into somebody's terrorist group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted one night and stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes. But it was just one time. And she was the one who went after me. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was any reason I'd been abducted and put in the nonary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to when I'd be doing the right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. December 25th, 2028. Early morning, California desert. The moon was beautiful. I had just finished writing a paper due that day, and I was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty, and the bright moon cast a sharp shadow across the chilly pavement. Last time I looked at the clock, it said it was 2 in the morning, which meant today was Christmas Day. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have time to spend all night troubleshooting and this stupid thing, so I headed to the campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me shouldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some sort of kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me weeks before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. And I'd got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I would have been attending the party. Wouldn't be able to attend the party we'd be planning to going to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. At any rate, I stayed up all night, finished my paper, and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was a relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and stuck the keys into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the keys. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the The engine made an odd cracking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. God damn it! You stupid piece of... I screamed and pounded the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fists when... Huh? What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I crawled out the door for a moment and thought that in panic and lack of sleep that keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what had happened, though the haze of fear and the caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That's when I saw. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but it was certain there was somebody behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in the car can. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more I inhaled, the more heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed. I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly dropped closed. When I opened again, I was in a Navy room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery, and I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we need to at least try to find another way out. So I shook my head, stood up straight, and headed off. Oh hey, I actually get to make some things. Let's go to the lounge.
Ah, Sigma.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
Nice one, Dio. What are you telling me for? Oh yeah, you were one of the first people in here, weren't you?
Yeah, so?
Well, did you notice anything?
No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Okay. How about something more useful?
I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Right.
Dio, what's this?
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
Oh, come on. It's about astronomy. Can you read?
Even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
Different strokes, I guess.
It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
December 31st, huh? That's 6 days from now, right?
6 days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it is. Depends on how long I was out after they hit me with the gas, I suppose.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? Just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Well, it's more useful than how comfortable the sofa is.
Hey! The sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end. Boo fucking who?
Fine. Never mind.
Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Cade that I cared about it, what he found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Phi appeared.
Oh, hello, Sigma. So this is where you were. Did any of you find anything?
Nope, we got squat.
You were looking, though, right? Hey, answer me.
Well, I mean, we weren't wasting time. I was just asking them what they'd found.
And?
Nothing.
Useless.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. It'd take too long to explain. Just have a look at this. I dug out the paper in my pocket and handed it to Luna.
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
Yeah, we found it in the infirmary safe.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What is Radical 6?
Just read the article.
Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
A cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
I don't know. It doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us shown any kind of symptoms, right?
Well, I do feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times.
My body feels kind of weird too, now that you mention it.
That's probably just because you were asleep for so long.
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah. It just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
Why would Zero do something like that?
To screw with us.
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
How do you mean?
This thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake. Right? That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
The other side? Oh, hold on. Also, gotta fix the camera. Sorry. It's black.
See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
No. I bet you money an article like that was on the front page. It's too big of a story. I really don't think they put a full-page ad on the back of the front page.
Exactly. Even I know that, and I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand. If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
I suppose you do have a point.
Yes, I agree.
Besides, I don't remember ever hearing about any news about any pandemic. If it was really killing hundreds of thousands of people, I'm sure that we would have been on, or it should have been on the news or something.
You're right. We would have heard about it.
Alright, let's have a look around. See if we can find anything else.
Good idea.
I'll be off then. What about you guys? The contestants seem to be they intended to remain. Okay. See you all later. With the wave, I made my way to the exit. Where to next? I am going to go to the crew quarters.
Oh, Sigma. Well, have you found anything?
No. What about you?
Nothing. I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
You're probably right. A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
Right?
Hey, there's something I've been wondering about.
What?
So, what exactly is the deal with the two of you?
What do you mean?
Well, you obviously know each other pretty well.
Yeah, we do. We're half-sisters. Any chance you'd buy that one?
Sorry.
Then what do you think we are?
I didn't feel like playing games. What's headquarters supposed to mean?
What?
I heard you two talking in the infirmary. You said something about getting in touch with headquarters.
Alice, what should we do?
Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed.
Clover and I are co-workers.
Okay, what do you go work?
We can't tell you that.
Why not? It's not some sort of secret government project that you can't talk about?
You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Does this have something to do with Zero?
Well, Why would you think that?
Because you seem to know more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary, there's even a Zero. Sure sounds like you've heard of Zero before, to me. And Alice, from what you two are saying, I bet you know something about Zero too. Come on, you can't hide forever. Just tell me what's going on here.
Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Clover.
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little.
What do you mean, this isn't the first time?
About a year ago, 9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game. The rules were different, but it was called the nonary game too. Oh, wait, I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped. I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that nonary game also called themselves Zero.
Whoa, hold on there, Clover. Can you give me more details? Besides, how do you even know about this in the first place?
Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped.
What? You mean this is your second nonary game?
No, it's my 3rd.
3rd?
The same thing happened 10 years ago.
Wait. What are you? Then that means you have to have something to do with this.
I guess you could say that.
What do you mean, you guess? How could you not? Whoever keeps doing these notary games must have decided that they wanted you to play in the 3rd one.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Because the game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first nonary game has already been arrested.
What about the second one? You said there were 2 people for that one.
They're still on the run, but...
Then it has to be them.
No. I really don't think so.
Why?
Because they already did what they were trying to do. There's no way they'd have another nonary game.
Okay. Well, that makes no sense. So let me see if I have this straight. The nonary game has already been done twice by different people for different reasons.
Yes. Well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so.
Then, why is whoever doing this calling it the nonary game? Is it just coincidence that they're calling it themselves Zero?
I don't know.
That's not good enough. You've got to think. Clover, you're the key to figuring all this out, but you've got to think.
But I don't know. Oh.
What?
The gas mask.
The gas mask? Oh yeah, I saw it too. But what about it?
Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were...
Whoa. Isn't that gonna be the same person? Then it's gotta be the same person.
But I don't know why they do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except for me and Alice, none of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago. Right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I didn't have anything to do with it. Are you sure you've never met any other people here?
Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Phi. But Kay...
Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not.
Okay, keep going. What happened with the first and second Nonary games? Maybe they can tell us something. Before she could respond, Alice spoke up.
Sorry, but I think that's all you're going to get.
What? Why?
We don't have any proof that you're not Zero Senior. If you are, then she'd be telling our enemy all our secrets. I can't let that happen.
Are you an idiot? For one, I'm not Zero. Second, even if I was, I'd already know everything you're refusing to tell me. There's no reason for you to do this.
I wouldn't say that. Maybe there's something we know that Zero Senior doesn't.
And that would be...
Are you deaf? I said we're not telling you. Let's go, Clover. There's one more room we haven't visited.
Oh, okay. Coming.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Goodbye.
The only word that appropriately described how they left the room would be stalked. I could have followed them, sure, but it was clear I wouldn't get any more information out of Alice or Clover. Damn it. I kicked one of the lockers angrily, but it only rattled at me. There wasn't any more I could do. It was time to move on to a different room. I dug my hands in my pocket and headed off. There was only one place left to go.